Well, good evening, and I welcome you back to my little studio. Tonight, we're going to be doing little distant foothills. They add a lot to a painting, and they're really fun to do and easy once you master them. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, as you can see, I already have a little mountain going here as a background. I wanted to have something on the canvas for you to watch. And basically, these are the colors that we're going to be using. It's just white, midnight black, Prussian blue, dark sienna, alizarin crimson, and sap green. And brushes, very simple. I'm just going to use the 1-inch brush, one for painting and one for blending, and my knife for mixing. And that's all the tools we're going to use. Now to start, basically the colors, all I'm doing is mixing what is actually the mountain background color. So I'm taking a little black, a little blue, a little brown, a little alizarin, and the only thing extra I've got in here is a little bit of sap green, because this is little distant hills, little foothills, and so I want just a touch of green in there. And we're just going to go ahead and mix that. Doesn't have to be mixed real well. I think we're going to need more than that. Let me grab more than that. Just a little bit of each color. Yeah, that's better. Okay, and then with that pile, I'm setting this on the side here. And then I want to take a little white. I want to see what color this actually is. And yes, that's sort of a grayish, greenish color, and that's just what I want. Okay, so take part of this pile, put it over here, and add some white. And because this is way in the distance, we want it lighter. Okay, I don't know, maybe even lighter than that. Yeah, that's better. Okay. Now take one of the 1-inch brushes, whichever one you want. Go ahead and just tap into this paint here. When you do this, you kind of come down and then push back. I don't know if you can see that little roll of paint. See, bring forward and push back. What that does is it just puts a little roll of paint on the edge. And I'm going to have probably other background stuff here, so I'm not too worried about going way back. But when you do this now, you just start tapping. I want this to fade out. I want this to fade into almost nothing. Okay, set that brush down, and with your other brush, just start tapping on the bottom. And what this is going to do is mist. It's going to make a misty look. Good, I like that. Okay, now grab your brush again. Oh, let's first mix a little more. So now this time, this is my first hill. The next hill I want to be a little bit closer. And so I'm going to add a little bit of dark. And actually, I want to add some green to that too, because that's getting closer. Maybe even a little blue. Okay. Set the knife down, and again with the same brush, you're going to tap, 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 pull, and then backslide. Pull, backslide. And let's come over on this side. See now, because this is a little bit closer, it's just a slight bit darker. Okay, set that down. grab your blending brush, and I'm going to tap that out just a little bit. Lose some of that paint. Tap, tap, tap. Okay, just on a paper towel. Again, let's start here. Foothills are so interesting. I think they just add so much to a painting. Okay, now because these are just a little bit closer, okay, with this same brush that we did the tapping with, now what I want you to do is just lightly, just come up, and all this is doing is making little treetops. This is way far away. And notice I'm only lifting about that much. I mean, just such a slight little amount. Can you see how that's beginning to look like little treetops? Some you can make a little bit taller, just for the sake of variety. Okay, and this one I just still want to do one more because I like this. So again, add some dark, maybe some more green, mix, maybe a little touch of blue and black, might as well use it all. Okay, now this last foothill is going to be even closer yet. So with your brush, again, tap, pull, and push. So I don't know if you can see this or not, I hope so. Pull and push, and that just loads the tips of the bristles. Now, I want to have one more hill coming down right through here. Ooh, this one's nice and dark. Oh, cool, very cool. Oh yes, I like that. I think what I'm going to do is have this water maybe just going around back into here. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with this painting yet. I'm just getting started with it. So anyway, okay, now you go back to your blending brush. Just wipe off the tips so you don't get any globs. Let's do the lifting first. Now this one you can lift just a little bit higher because it's closer to you. And let's see, I want also go back to the first brush and bring that down into the water to be reflections in here. Sweep across. I can see because this is not level, it's going uphill. So an easy correction for that, again, I'm just going to go in and I'll just make a little foothill in front of the one that's already there, but leveling out my land a little bit more. Maybe this one will not come quite so far. Yeah, that's better. Okay, back to your first brush. Lift, 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 lift. And tap out the bottom. Oh yeah, that's much better. Otherwise, it would have been looking really weird. So, well, I want to thank you for joining me tonight. I just wanted, I'll tell you also that I really appreciate all the comments and little notes that I've been getting, and I've really enjoyed corresponding back and forth with you, a lot of you viewers. So thank you for watching my channel, and have a great day. Bye-bye.